Hey, so why should developers start building on Celo, especially with DeFi solutions? What's your thoughts?
Hey, well, I think developers should try building on Celo. It's because Celo is mobile focused. It's a mobile first kind of blockchain. And we built a bunch of features to help make developing on mobile easier. One example is something called Otis. It's a feature that lets people share and send Celo without knowing or having a specific wallet. So no sort of wallet addresses are necessary. You can use a phone number, so you can send some money between two people using a phone number. And the way that the contract works, it lets it stay there until that person kind of joins the system. There's other things that are great, such as cross-chain and interoperability through Optics Bridge, and we've also thought through scalability for mobile users with something called Plumo. And there's a lot of other things and a lot of things we're working on. One specific thing that we're excited about is something called Miston Labs. It's a team that's going to be helping Celo get even more performance, faster transactions, and it's very exciting.
Oh, that's amazing. So I'm just like thinking to myself, in the scalability, Mission Labs, what are they bringing to the table? Like, what does that
Yeah.
mean? With scalability?
So with scalability for Miston Labs, what they'll be doing is bringing a lot of research that they've worked on for several years to the Celo project. And what we hope will happen is that we'll see even higher transactions per second, maybe over 100,000, maybe more. We'll see. It's very exciting. Yeah, and it's a very talented group of people helping us out. And we're really excited to see what they can do for Celo.
That's unreal. 140,000 transactions per second. Am I hearing that correctly?
It's over 100,000. I mean, that's the target. Now, where we land is going to be vary on a bunch of different levels, but I think having a very aggressive goal is going to be good for the Celo ecosystem and good for developers because now you can not only have access to really good, cheap transactions, you can have access to a lot of transactions.
Ah, that's amazing. And when you combine that with Plumo, it's like the scalability, especially with mobile, it's just there with Celo. So, quick question: if developers are like looking at Celo, but they haven't really gotten into Celo before, what's your advice?
So I would have them consider their options, right? I think there's a lot of platforms out there, like Ethereum is fantastic, tons of users. But if you're trying to transact, even as a normal person, the cost is prohibitive. And so there are other projects that are trying to find solutions to this. With Celo, we're helping to, I think, increase accessibility to crypto by allowing people to have much lower gas fees. And also, again, with the work of folks like Miston, we could get quite a bit of transactions on that system. In addition, if you're already familiar with EVM or building with Solidity, Celo also allows you to use that same skill set. So we support Solidity, we also are EVM compatible, and we brought over a bunch of ERCs to help developers build the things they want to build. If they want to build tokens, we got that. If you want to build NFTs, we have that. We have a lot of things that I think could make it easier for folks to integrate and try a different platform.
I love that because it seems like any Ethereum developer out there that knows EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine, can come over without friction. Like, we're ready to go and welcome open doors, right?
Yeah, we're ready for a lot of folks. And I think with a lot of interest in the space through NFTs and DeFi in general, there's a lot of people who are looking for the next thing, the next weekend project, the next startup idea. And I think Cell is a great platform to use to launch because you can cut your teeth. It's very hard to do something wrong, and if you do, it's very cheap, right? So getting something wrong as you're learning is, I think, a great benefit to be using if you're using Celo. And then also we have a bunch of tooling, and a lot of Ethereum tooling works with Celo. All you got to do is change certain endpoints here and there, and those tools will work. And so very accessible, very easy to kind of get in there. There's also a lot of tooling that's out there, and we can talk about that later for how you can get started without even being able to code. There's things you can be doing with Celo.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Eric.
Cool.
So if you're a developer and you're interested in building on a blockchain, maybe you came from Web 2, maybe you're building some solutions on mobile, native, cross-platform, you're interested in a change, this is a good time to be thinking about Celo. What I would like to say is go ahead and check out our hackathon. We have Make Crypto Mobile Hackathon, known as MoFi, hashtag MoFi, Mobile Finance. It's easier than people think to come on board. We're an EVM compatible chain. We're ready to go. And there's major opportunities here. All right. We have several tracks with over $2.5 million in prizes for you, the developers, the creators out there looking to make an impact, maybe looking for a change. We want to see you. So in the hackathon, the tracks that we have, it's not just for decentralized finance. Think of DeFi as like a wide spectrum. Within it, we have several tracks, right? NFTs, tooling, gaming, creators, infrastructures, green eco, and of course, cross-chain interoperability. So what are you doing waiting? Like, I think right now you should be clicking a link and joining our hackathon. All right, a month long, major opportunity, over $2.5 million in prizes. Come on, developers, don't miss out your chance to make an impact on a blockchain that's ready to go for you.